Hi guys, welcome to today's video. It's all about building a website with WordPress and Elementor, straight after the intro. So yesterday I got critiqued on my video in our Let's Get Live group, and apparently I need to smile more. That's why I don't smile much. Anyway, today's video is a little bit about WordPress. So I use WordPress and I use Elementor Pro to build my Creative Ways Taekwondo website. And I used to use Weebly years and years ago. I do still have a Weebly account, but I have moved on and now I use WordPress and Elementor Pro. Now WordPress is completely free to use and install. You install it on your domain, and Elementor Pro is something you basically attach to it as like an add-on. And after you purchase the Pro, you then put your kind of license information in to activate the Pro account settings. I'm not going to go through a massive amount of detail about WordPress today because I could make tutorials on it for weeks, I'd imagine. So there's so many things that WordPress has got in it and that it can do, and same with Elementor, to be honest. So I'm just going to give a brief description of what I do with it, how I use it, and why I think it's a really valuable thing to learn and use, especially if you're looking to get your own website. First things first, if you haven't got your own website, you're going to need to get yourself a domain name. Now the domain name is basically your web URL or your web address. So my one is www.cwtkd.co.uk. And obviously that's for Creative Ways Taekwondo. Once you've got that, you then need to go to a hosting provider and ask someone to host it, or pay for someone to host it essentially. Hosting nowadays is come down in price. It's really cheap to host. I use unlimitedwebhosting.co.uk, but there's plenty out there, and to be honest, I use them because I've been using them for years and their support's really good. So Elementor does have a free version, but it's also got a pro version. The free version works really well as well, and there's lots of workarounds that you can do to kind of achieve some of the pro features, to be honest, using the free version. But the pro version does give you a lot more features, and it opens up what you can do with it essentially. So I paid for the pro version. I think it's $49 a year. That's not crazy amounts of money, but for the value you get out of it and the speed of kind of building the site, for me it was well worth it. So with Elementor, it's a drag and drop web page builder. So each element, basically, you drag and drop onto the page wherever you want it. And then when you go into each element, you basically define what you want those settings to be. It's really extensive. You can choose, obviously, to change the size of it. You can change the font, obviously overwrite text. You can put images, links to videos, files. So there's plenty you can use it for, and it's really intuitive. It's also got like animation features, so that as you scroll down, things come in from the sides, or fade in, or fade up, or fade out, and you can do blending, gradient backgrounds, all that kind of stuff. So it makes a website look really professional. So guys, that's the end of the video today. I hope you've enjoyed learning about WordPress paired up with Elementor, and you can actually make an online shop with it as well with WordPress, and just take a payment gateway with it with Stripe, and kind of automate some payments and things like that. So it's really good for things like that. It takes away that little bit of additional admin that obviously you have to do if you're not doing that, invoicing people individually and taking payment in a different way. So having it all on the website makes it much more streamlined. So if you'd like this video, guys, make sure to click the thumbs up button, and if you're not already and you'd like to, then please subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.